In the spiritual journey, are you running to your destination, or do you walk slowly? Whatever method you have to make progress, it is accurate for you. Some may remain still and wait. Others may choose to run to their destination. Everything is accurate according to the time and the circumstances. And others may also prefer to go fast to the destination whilst engaging many others. It is observed that some effort makers would walk on their own, whilst others would like to be followed by a crowd or be part of a crowd. When you are accompanied by others, you may walk or run independently, or you may hold hands. It is a nice image of all of you holding hands whilst you are progressing to the destination. You feel like you are coming along together. And whilst progressing, whilst coming closer, you may take the role of a leader. You hold the hands of others, but you do run ahead. You run back and forth, and you pull others after you, and you find that fun. You find it inspiring. You feel like you are helping in the task of the Supreme Soul of creating a better world. When you run, others are running. When you walk, others are walking. When you pull them towards a destination, they will pull others. You are an inspiration for others, and you are definitely having an impact. However, when this wave is happening, a wave of happiness, of enthusiasm, a wave of reaching the destination, some can be left behind. Some may fall, and also some may pull into other directions. It is possible that you are pulling to the left and someone else is pulling to the right, and they are determined to go into that direction. So they will pull everyone into their side. So that would be called a division, a fraction. You become divided. You decide you want to go left, and someone else decides they want to go right. And you pull yourself and others to the left. Someone else pulls themselves and others to the right. So what to do in that moment? The beautiful line of those who are holding the hands will definitely going to be split. You can't pull into opposite directions. The consequence of that will be that they will split. A fraction will go to the left, a fraction will go to the right, a fraction will stay still, some will go back, some will be disappointed. When several of you are pulling in different directions, when there is division amongst you and not unity, then others may become disheartened. They observe that you cannot be united, that you push and pull and have different opinion and have different directions. And then they become disheartened. They feel that this is not a place for their progress. How can they decide where to go and how to be if even those who have been doing this for a long period of time, they are not united. They are divided. They split into fractions and little parties and committees, and one group pulls that way and another group goes that way and another group stays still. Others will observe and they will step back. So, is it possible to have an undivided gathering, an undivided effort? Is it possible to be united and to experience an undivided progress? To be undivided means that, first of all, you are undivided inside yourself and you are ruling over an undivided kingdom. Your inner kingdom of the mind, of the senses, you are ruling over that without interruption. For instance, when you sit for meditation, for how long can you hold your concentration on your target? For how long is the intellect focused? Is it that you sit for 5 minutes and then you have other thoughts, other plans? Or maybe you focus for a minute and other images, other thoughts are pulling your attention. That means your inner kingdom is not undivided. There are interruptions. There is a rule of weaknesses. The past is pulling your attention, or future is creating anxiety and worry, and you cannot concentrate, you cannot meditate as you wish. So to become the ruler of an undivided inner kingdom, that would imply that you have no one but one. You have no other interest but to be with the Supreme. Have no other attention but only on the qualities of the Supreme Soul. Have no other love but only the love for the one who is your Savior, the one who is your liberator from sorrow. Have no other interest but the interest to know the Supreme Soul. So you are becoming such a real nun, a nun that has no one but one. You are a real, authentic, loyal and devoted nun who has no one but the highest one. And when inside you, you are no longer taking support from other human beings, from friends, from possessions, from food, from drink, from nature, when all your supports are taken from the one, then your gathering will change into what you would see as a circle. Now look at the difference between running to your destination in a line. And in that line, some people will pull to the left, some will pull to the right, some will run ahead, some will remain behind, and there will be division. But when you hold hands in a circle, when the line comes together and a circle is formed, then all of you are undivided. All of you are like one. All of you are in only one gathering. The minds, the intellect, the personality are all in harmony. And look at what is required for that line to become a circle. The one that is first one has to meet the one that is the last one. So the first one in the line comes to the one who is the last one in the line, and then they create the circle. So is it possible for someone who is the first one in spiritual study, number one, the highest student, is it possible for them to come and stand next to the one who is the last one? The last one in performance, in time, in attention. Can they be next to the one who is the first one? That would mean it is a circle. That would mean they are united and undivided. So check today. What is a method? How is it possible for the first one to sit next to the last one? When the Supreme Soul is here, he makes the impossible possible. He makes the two of them equal. He is seeing them as being souls. He is seeing them as being eternal, divine children of God. They can sit together. They can stand next to each other and have the same height. It is not that one is very high, one is very low. The Supreme Soul, his presence, his teaching, his wisdom can help us to see the equality amongst ourselves. Don't see one being small and low and other being high and smart. So check today to what extent you have become the ruler of an undivided kingdom. To what extent your mind, intellect, and personality are focused on no one but the one. Have you become that real none that has none but one? So remove anything else that pulls your attention and remain with one interest, one desire, one wish, the one of being with the Supreme Soul, equal partners in a combined form. And then see the magic happening in your life, how the circle will close, how that line will close and become a circle when the last one comes close to the first one. It is possible that they become alike. It is possible to catch up with anyone, no matter how much they have studied, no matter how long they have been on the spiritual journey, no matter how intelligent they look like. It is possible for you to catch up with them. It is possible for you to become equal. So today, watch the magic that God does into your life and makes you take the highest benefit in a very short period of time.